managed to lead them into battle. But while the sun was still coming up, Brantag, Well and Brock arrived at the dragon's den. So as Brock screamed for the battle to begin, the dragon emerged outside. Its roar made Well scream in fear, but Brock began casting magic armor spells, boosting his strength with full armor. Just as he launched towards the dragon, he managed to knock it on the head. So as Well realized his spell converted magic power into physical objects. Brantag explained that its defensive strength was greater than a magic barrier. So as Brock flung the dragon into the ground, Well began gathering his mana, but Brantag told him that Brock would soon run out of magic power. However, he managed to fling the dragon again, and as he told Well to end it, he released his mana and overwhelmed the beast. After it was killed, Brantag told Well to collect its body, so as he absorbed it into his magic bag. Brantag told him that he could make a fortune selling the dragon's parts. However, when Well began thinking it was over, Brock told him that the battle was only just beginning. But when Well wondered if their next enemies were weaker, Brantag told him that they had the numbers advantage. Outside the battle zone, Elise and other nurses were treating injured soldiers, but as they were running out of magic, Elise decided to help out. However, more wounded soldiers continued to appear, and as they revealed that the front line was chaotic, they admitted that they were only holding out because of the mages. By the next day, the tents were filled up with more wounded soldiers, but as Elise was beginning to run out of magic, she decided to use the magic stored inside her ring. By the time it was dark, she was completely exhausted. But when a nameless loser found her, he told her that she was lucky to get engaged to Well. When Elise wondered if he was safe, he told her that he was, and revealed that Well was fighting on the front line, calling him a true hero. As more days passed, Elise was totally drained, and even her ring soon ran out of magic, but she asked for medical tools to continue treating the soldier. Just then, a knight announced that the troops were returning from the front line, and revealed that they won. But as another appeared, saying that Well was injured and needed treatment, Elise began rushing to find him. However, she discovered that he was perfectly fine, and as she was relieved to see him, her exhaustion made her pass out. When she woke up a few hours later, Well told her that he heard stories about her on the front line. And as he said that all the soldiers admired her as the saint, he told her that he couldn't wait to be baptized in her juice.
What do you mean by that?
After they returned to the mansion, they began trying to redecorate the place. But when Elise arrived, Louise wondered why the bitch was determined to take their man away, and thought it was the end of their Operation Concubine Seduction. However, when Elise decided to ask Well